Are you tired of the same old pro wrestling? Then check out the amazing action on Powerslam.tv, the biggest indie pro wrestling channel in the world. Get over 4,000 hours of the best pro wrestling events from over 110 of the biggest names in the industry from over 15 countries around the globe. Get your free trial today at Powerslam.tv.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Think Wrestling. My name is Tom. This is Talk Wrestling. I did the intro incredibly quickly because I just want to get straight into it. Really, you'll recognise my guest from the first ever interview that I did back at Coventry Pro in 2017, and I've been trying to get this sorted out for about a year. So this is a long time overdue. So please welcome back Millie McKenzie. The most successful interview that I've actually ever done was also the first one. So thank you for that.
That's okay.
So, finally getting around to the part two after years, well, a year. So, thank you very much for joining me again. Massively appreciate it. I just noticed you got your ears pierced.
Yeah,
that's changed last
time.
Still
infected. It's disgusting.
Oh no!
Honestly, in matches, whenever someone grabs my ear, tears just straight. You'll see it later.
Oh god. Oh well, you've got it. I mean, you've got the pierced right in the sort of veiny area of the ear.
Annoying.
So
and they're close together as well. So
oh god,
it's annoying. I'll just sit here picking them for ages. Oh my, what is Mark doing?
Have you started?
We've started.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot.
I said
you can chop this bit out.
I've been replaced by the bin, Mark. That was my old changing place where the bin is.
That's the old Space Faces trainer. Now she's been replaced by the bin.
Yeah.
That is how
something.
That's how much Phoenix Wrestling value Millie McKenzie. They play his face with a bin.
You've also been replaced by Chantal Jordan as well. As his favourite female wrestler.
Really don't think so. I mean,
He let her kick him. Nearly caved his chest in.
Yeah, I did. That wasn't very smart.
And he likes Ryan Parrott better than anybody.
Oh yeah. Ryan Parrott, he's the best. You can't. Yeah. He's my new favourite wrestler, by the way. You're out using him. Just so that you know.
I'll just go then.
I think that's the listen to me. Anyway, a bit off topic there. 2 minutes in, off topic. Anyway, talking wrestling. Anyway. So yeah, thank you very, very much for joining me. There were some. I will recap some of the things I asked in the last one because some things may have changed. I don't know, and there were some things that I didn't get to ask in the first one that I'll be asking now. But I want to start off with quite a bit changed for you since the first one, mainly with the NXT UK. And correct me if I'm wrong. You're the is it Sendai Girls Junior Champion? Yeah.
Yes.
So what's that been like basically? Because I imagine that's been a massive change, hasn't it? Especially you're still so young.
It's just madness. I still can't believe it. And then people remind me and I'm like...
oh yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, it's been very busy at the moment.
Yeah. So. What's it been more specifically with NXT UK? Because I know that's essentially the dream now for most independent wrestlers in England is to at least make an appearance, and you're now under contract there, or at least sort of. I'm not quite sure how that works.
Yeah, it's. I don't know how much I can say on that, but
No.
Yeah. They're. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've done a couple for them.
Yeah.
And they're fun.
Yeah.
For me now, it's not where I want to be.
Yeah.
Full time.
Oh, okay.
I've got other things.
Yeah.
Elsewhere to do.
Well, I mean, you're pretty much travelling everywhere now, aren't you? All over the world in Japan,
yeah.
I say that's the only place I really know.
Yeah.
In Japan, and you did Germany. Is that correct? Yeah.
WXW.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say since we last did this, you really escalated a lot, haven't you?
It's all kicked off a bit, which is great.
It has. It happened very quickly as well, didn't it? It didn't it wasn't a slow burning thing. It was sort of it was basically you started off bookings like maybe weekly, and now you're essentially this is now your full-time job, isn't it now? Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Blimey, yeah.
Yeah. It's mad.
18 years old and doing more in life than I ever will. That's his all, isn't it?
Your time will come, Tom.
I
Promise you.
It really works. I've been doing these for a year now, and I'm still just as shit as I first started out.
No, it's better than the first time I did it in the kitchen.
It's better than the first time. That's mainly because I've got better equipment. I still don't know what I'm doing. I should point that out now. I should point that out now.
It's the same as me wrestling.
Oh, fair enough.
So better gear. Still don't know what I'm doing.
I think that's the best thing, is it? Though, is that you don't want to go into it planning everything out, because then when that goes out the window, and it does go out the window, wrestling shows never go to plan, do they?
No.
There's always at least one thing that goes tits up. So,
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to ask you, and this is what I forgot to ask you in the first one. I know you used to. Well, I say that I may have asked it. I've not actually watched that one back fully because of how badly I did in that. That's my own fault. But you used to wrestle as Millie Marks, didn't you? Before you, the eye roll there says it all. The eye roll there. So what made you? What was it that made you decide to change your name from Marks to McKenzie?
It was actually my trainer.
Oh, okay.
It was Zaki Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Fight Club.
Yeah.
I think Millie Marks, like, I wasn't 100% happy with it at the start. But I couldn't think of anything.
Oh.
And I think Millie Marks sounds very childlike. I mean, I am still 3 years old. But it just sounds very...
Very sort of kiddie.
I thought Mackenzie's more
sort of
more that
more
normal,
that
so,
very descriptive, more that.
There you go, that's your
very, very descriptive. So it was essentially, it sounds like it's more mature name. I think that's what you call there.
I mean, it was still just, I prefer the name, so I just changed it. All the things I do don't really have meaning, and just do it.
Fair enough. Yeah, you just go through them not really knowing what's going to happen. Basically, you basically improvise your entire career, essentially.
Yes.
You're not even denying that. You're just saying, yeah, I do. Oh, okay, fair enough. In my entire career, okay.
I'm very unorganised and just float around and see what opportunities come my way, and I'm like, this is me.
That's you. Basically, no idea what you're doing. Just
I'm like a fish.
Like a fish. Expand on that. It's a very bizarre way to describe yourself.
Swim round in the ocean.
You just
with
swim.
The sharks. We do the fish, minding my own business, and then just die, don't I? It's my only purpose. I don't even know what I'm saying. You're like laugh. You are. My brain is so tired. It just doesn't work anymore.
My brain's been like that. Well, I say it never started, basically.
Since birth.
Since birth. It's been like that since birth. I go through life not knowing what I'm doing. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then fuck it. Basically. But so what's it been like for you working with is it the Sendai Girls in Japan? Because you're there. Is it the Junior Champion or something like that? Yeah. So what's it been? Because I imagine you go there fairly regularly now, isn't it? Japan is become a very regular destination for you, hasn't it? So what's that been like, basically? I mean, not only the wrestling, but just the overall experience.
Japan is the best place I've ever been in my entire life. I can't even... the culture is just so different.
Yeah.
And everything's just so different. It's just a different world, and I love it
Yeah.
so much. Last time I was there was the best 2 weeks of my life.
Oh, blimey, yeah.
Ever. I cried when I left.
Oh, no!
In the pain, I was just crying.
Oh, no!
Sad. But yeah, it is. I'm very lucky to be out there as much as I am.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
really
you're in a great place in your career at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah,
I mean, being paid to not only being paid to wrestle, but you're being paid to travel, essentially, aren't you?
And I wanted to travel anyway.
Oh, so
if I didn't do wrestling, I was going to do marine biology this year in Australia.
That's a massive
difference
from wrestling.
Yeah. So, but I'm lucky enough that I get to go to Australia with wrestling soon.
You get paid to travel.
Yeah. Lucky.
I don't like you anymore.
Sorry. I'll stop.
Yes, please stop being such a good wrestler. Just it's very depressing for people who can't achieve anything in life.
You can. You'll find your thing. I just found mine.
I have. It's just taking a fucking long time to take off.
No, it does take a while. Though I was training and here for like a year and a half.
Oh yeah.
Before I ever got anywhere else.
Yeah.
And then I was doing Iron Fist for like just those kind of small shows.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, that's essentially where everyone starts off, isn't it? You never just shoot right to the top instantly.
Yeah,
that never happens. So you always got to have that sort of ground level, and then you, in your case, you go to the next solar system, basically.
Yes.
It's been a very meteoric rise, hasn't it, for you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been mad.
Yeah.
So quick as well.
Oh yeah,
So
it's been.
quick.
It's absolutely insane. It's been nuclear, hasn't it?
Yeah. To think the first time I went to Japan was October last year,
Oh my god.
and now I'm the champion over
Yeah.
there, going back regularly. It's all just. I've got actual friends over there.
Oh,
now.
actual friends.
Actual real
People
friends.
like you.
Yeah. It's mad though because you can't talk, but you can still have friendships.
Oh, so that must be so. That must be. I mean, such a confusing. Difference. I mean, it's two completely different cultures, isn't it? I mean, even ignoring the culture, it's a completely different language. That must be quite a challenge for you to.
I got lost one of the days. This
Oh
was
no!
The first time I was there, me and Rhea O'Reilly we went on a walk. To what were we seeing? A lake or a temple or something.
Yeah.
And we walked back and we walked past the hotel.
Yeah.
But the first time I went over there, my phone didn't work.
Oh no!
So we walked past and we were like, "Where the hell are we?"
Oh.
But we couldn't ask anyone.
Because I don't speak Japanese, do you?
So we had to retrace our exact footsteps, and then we realised that we were literally just walked past it. But yeah, we were there for like half an hour, panicking. I was like, "What are we going to do? We're going to have to go to the shop, ring people."
Oh my god!
Stress, but eventually, my brain paid off.
Your brain finally started working again.
Yes.
Oh god, that does sound like the most stressful thing ever. I mean, I still get lost, doing shows around here. So I dread it when it'd be like time to go to Japan for some bloody hell.
Do you drive now?
I do drive, yeah. Finally, I mean, if I didn't drive, these injuries wouldn't ever happen because there's no way I'd be able to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 11 bags on a train. That would be quite difficult. I mean, bear in mind, my car is barely big enough for all of this. It's overflowing now into. I've taken every seat, but the driving seat, basically. It really is. I'm not a safe driver at all because I can't see out of the back window because all the bags are in the way. So.
I crashed my mate's car the other day.
You crashed?
Well, no, I'm just having lessons at the moment.
Oh yeah.
And we were parking up the car, and they said, "Oh, do you want to park it?"
What parallel? Oh god.
Obviously, I can't. But yeah, so I just get in and I spin round, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Oh.
I think I got a bit excited because I was actually doing all right.
Yeah.
And I went to press the brake, but I clicked the accelerator. I just crashed into this wall.
Oh god.
It's bad. No, it's funny though.
I don't think you can really be blamed for that because you shouldn't be driving a car by yourself if you're learning.
It was funny though, to be fair.
Oh god.
It was late at night, so no one was around, obviously.
Oh, that's good. I mean, parallel parking is still the one thing that I actually refuse to do.
Yeah.
I only ever do it. I'll say that the last time I did it, last year, I ended up sort of basically. If that's the sort of parking lane and that's the road, I ended up about there. So,
oh god.
and then I just thought, not doing this, drove another 20 minutes and parked in a parking car park. So it meant I had to walk about 30 minutes to get to where it's meant to be, but...
Oh well, get a taxi.
Yeah. I'll ask you think I can afford a taxi? You think I have money?
I'm just lazy. I'm so lazy, I'm such a sloth. Bags over there, should I just get a taxi? Yeah.
So when exactly did you start learning to drive? Because I imagine with all your shows you're doing, it's been quite challenging to fit in lessons as well as the...
Only recently. I've only had 4 lessons? 5 lessons? 4 or 5
4 or 5, yeah.
4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to have them weekly now. But I know what's going to happen is I'll get close. It's always what happens. I get close to something, then I'll go away for so long.
Yeah.
And I'll come back and it'll be brand new again.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, the good thing about driving is that it's like riding a bike. Once you learn it, you don't forget it. It's just the issue is when
I haven't learned it.
Yeah, it's just the issue is learning it. And then when you keep stopping and restarting it, oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's these things called high intensity courses.
I might do one of them.
Yeah.
It's the bloody theory thing as well.
Oh, the theory it's piss easy, to be honest. It's literally common sense.
Yeah.
Like the questions that I got in my theory test, which I passed first time by the way, because it's that easy, were if you're approaching a red light, do you stop or do you accelerate? This I'm always. I mean, I think for one of them, I put down I'd run over an old lady. So
there you go.
Yeah, and I still pass. So come on, you can do it. If I passed, so someone who said that they said I didn't. By the way, I know that people tend to say this. I did not say that. There are people who take that seriously. I didn't say that. Please don't like arrest me or anything like that. I didn't say that. I don't do that. I'm going to move on from that before people take that too seriously. Anyway, I've got a this is a question from a friend I've got who's training with a Coventry Pro Wrestling. She's called Lucy, not Lucy, that's her wrestling name. Lucy Brown is her name. And she's a very big fan of yours. Says you're her favourite wrestler, full stop, basically.
Aww.
And she wanted to ask you if you've got any advice for people starting out in training who don't necessarily know how to get their name out there. Because obviously it's not easy, especially when you're just first starting. So is there anything you'd say to trainees who are just starting out now, who maybe don't quite know what the next step is?
Yeah. I'd say keep training new places. That's what got me around. That's how I met Pete Dunne and Travis Banks, which helped push me on to the next level. Go to shows, introduce yourself to different people, and then you'll just get around more. And just be polite and friendly. Try and be anyway. And you'll be alright. Just, don't give up. Because sometimes it gets a bit stagnant, and then you realise that you have to do something to get to that next level. Yeah. But just push on from that. Don't just get comfortable where you are.
Yeah. Well, I should say, I think that's advice just about anything you're going to do, basically, which doesn't really work if you're like me and overthink the tiniest of things. So don't do that. Don't be an overthinker. Be an underthinker. Yes. If that's right.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Be a shark. Be a shark. Don't be a fish.
Be a squid.
Be a what? Don't know. Be a squid.
Yes.
You gone from a fish to a squid.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to say to that.
Neither have I.
Be a shark. But don't bite other people, preferably.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure how we got onto this. No. Anyway, I will ask you some. Now, this will be the same, or mostly the same as what I said last time. But again, it's a year, so things may have changed since I last interviewed you. In the last one, you said that the best match or your favourite, and the best match in terms of the flow of it, the crowd involvement, that sort of thing. You said that was a Fox Club Pro Mayhem thing, Project Mayhem,
SEMA.
Yeah, so is that still, do you think, since the year that I last interviewed, would you still rank that as the best match that you've ever been involved in? I want to say that. When I say best, I don't mean favourite. I mean,
I think it's different again. That was like a stage
Yeah.
there, and now I've got different stages. I think tagging with Pete, the first match I ever tagged with him,
as a Bruisermates,
was-
yeah.
because we didn't know if it was going to work. It was just like, be yourself. Because literally, whenever I get to a show now, Pete just attacks me. Like, people think it's a joke. No, he actually hates me. For sure.
Oh, come on,
don't
Pete.
do anything stupid. I'm like, no.
Well, you know what? I say it worked out pretty well, so...
But yeah, that, I think... When
If
we
you can't
were-
tell, if you can't see it, that was a Bruisermates sticker. I'll just show it by the way.
Yeah, when we won the bouts,
Oh yeah,
because obviously no one expected us to win,
yeah.
and my parents were there, and the crowd was just,
What?
and I was like, huh? What?
Mate, what did actually happen?
It was, yeah, and I love the Besties.
Oh
I
yeah.
love them. So, yeah, that was one of my all-time favourites, and any tagging with him.
Yeah. So you are going to need to jog my memory a bit here. What tag team belts was it they were? Because I thought it was the pro ones, but
It was the Pro Wrestling Revolver.
oh, that was it. Yeah, Pro Wrestling Revolver. So what is that actually? So how exactly was that? I mean, if you say you're nodding, you're win them until the very last second.
Yeah.
Then what was that like?
It was mad. Well, I was really nervous on the day because obviously I was tagging with Pete for the first time. And I didn't really know the Besties at the time.
Oh yeah.
So I was very out of my depth, and I was like,
Oh god.
and I spoke to Pete about the finish, and he was like, yeah, and then we'll do this.
Yeah.
I'll pop up Canadian then. Yeah, that'll be the finish.
Yeah.
And it just didn't clock in my mind.
Oh yeah.
And then when we went, you can see I was like,
Wait, what the?
yeah, that
But
was.
that actually happened.
Yeah, no, I was emotional about it. It was embarrassing.
Oh god.
Pete was like, you okay? I was like, tears. No, that was incredible.
Yeah, another thing there's I mean, I wouldn't say there is any issue at all in being emotional if you win a champion. I say if you're not, that's where the issue lies. Is if you treat it just as another day at work. That's where the issue is.
Yeah.
Embrace the emotion. Be tearful, although not too tearful, so that you actually completely lose yourself.
Yeah, that was the best. That was. That tagging with Pete was the best thing that's ever happened to me in wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, what's okay? How exactly did that come to be? Basically, like, what was the start of the Bruisermates?
I think
that took off massively.
Yeah, I think it's because, like I say, backstage he'd go hello, don't be stupid, don't be an idiot, and just attack me, and I was like, and then we'd fight, like we'd argue, like brother and sister, I guess, and then people saw it and I'm like, oh, that's quite funny actually.
Hey Millie, how you doing?
Hello.
Oh, this brings us back.
Picture.
Yeah.
Oh, your wife's better than mine.
This brings us back.
Oh.
Remember the first ever interview that I ever did, the
I
camera from
remember
that.
in the kitchen.
I literally came here. I'm going.
Thanks, Nathan.
So bye. Goodbye.
Oh, do you want to hear a fun fact about Millie McKenzie? Me and Millie used to be really good friends. We did what?
I don't know how I said used to be.
Yeah, well, I checked my Twitter the other day and she don't follow me on Twitter.
Me?
Yeah.
Follows. Oh my god.
Did I?
Yeah. Fuck Millie McKenzie.
Oh, I need to check now. Do you still? I need to check now.
Wait, do you know what I'm going to do right now?
I need to
What's
check
my phone
now.
on aeroplane mode?
I need to check this now because I don't trust this now. Oh, good. Okay, so you good. You are still following me. That's good. Okay. Let's start this bit.
What's your Twitter name?
Dan_stage_Evans.
Oh my god.
Dan.
That's obvious there, don't you?
Dan what?
Underscore Sage. Where was
Am
I?
I
G?
stupid?
Yes, G.
Oh! I follow you.
Ah, see, that's good.
No, you don't. You literally just.
What? Did I just click it? No. There we go.
There you are.
I've got a tweet. Millie McKenzie followed me. Oh, she followed me.
god.
Second worst day of my life.
Oh, sorry.
Honestly.
No.
Sorry about that. See you soon, Alice. Number one fan.
Sorry.
Millie's Fifi's number one fan.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? But you know what I'm going to do now, just to make sure, because I don't trust you now. So I'm just gonna need to make sure you still follow me and everything.
Oh god, this is pressure now.
This is the pressure's on.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. That's one down. Good. Follow me on my.
Scary.
You're scared. Feel the pressure.
I know.
And okay, good. Okay, you're in the clear for the time being. Still follow me.
Good.
Okay.
I think I'd know if I followed you. I think I'd get some sort of letter. What the fuck?
What have you done? Yeah, you would hear about it if you followed me.
Hit the door.
Millie! Explain! I think you need to get ready for your meet and greet. That'll be happening in like.
What time is that?
It's 5. What the hell was that?
I don't know. I'm used to because I'm a fish.
You're such a fish. Shark! Be a shark!
No, I'm definitely a blobfish. Do you have blobfishes?
That's all yes, I do, unfortunately. They are the most disgusting human beings. Well, not human beings, they're the most disgusting creatures that could ever, basically. And you're describing yourself to a blobfish.
Yes.
Wow. Just.
Oh.
I don't know what these are anymore.
No, I don't know what I am.
I don't know. You're just
Stupid.
You said not me.
Oh my god, my lips.
What?
My lips. Oh, I don't
What is
know.
that?
I think I'm not tired. My muscles are like.
That's the thumbnail on there. That's gonna be a thumbnail. You just. That's the. Shit, is this actually recording?
Yeah.
This is the screen's gone off. I'm actually. Oh fuck me! If this I'm gonna be. This better still be recording. Hello. Oh, thank God for that. Oh my God.
Scary.
No, before I tell you what, I've got one more question for you before you leave. So you said I can't remember if I asked you this or not because it's been a very long time since the last one. What do you think? What has been your favourite person to work with, and when I say that, that could be anything. That could be triple threat, tag team, like a battle royal, just a fatal 10-way, whatever. Just who do you think you share the best chemistry with in the ring? That you think resonates well, and the crowd can feel it as well. What do you think the best is?
I think I've already answered the question really with Pete.
Oh yeah.
I think that just took off so well.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun wrestling him and tagging with him.
Yeah.
And it felt so real because it was just, I think everyone can relate to it. It was funny. And I'm sad it couldn't carry on for longer.
Yeah.
But we had the best time. Said goodbye.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh man, it must be heartbroken.
Oh, I cried then.
Oh no.
When was it? Where was it? It was the Dome in London for Attack.
Oh yeah.
The last hug at the end, was it?
Oh yeah, and that was when Pete finally held you back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh god,
finally.
the tears must have been flowing.
Yeah. Oh no, I was sad. Happy,
sad.
But
yeah.
he's helped me so much. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's so. Okay, now I will ask you one more thing. I know that I said that'll be it, but I do want to say, because you worked with a lot of people now in your career. You worked with many people at many different promotions. Yes. So I'm going to say, what's the is there anybody for you who comes to mind you've not worked with yet, but who you would really like to at some point in the future? Again, it could just be tag team. It could, I mean, actually, I'm gonna make it a bit easier and say not even in a match, just who you think you really like to be with backstage, who you think could help you with like that sort of thing. Is anyone who comes to mind for that?
Sammy Callahan.
Oh, Sammy, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I do remember you saying that he would. Okay. Yes. So, I mean, it's been a long time since the first one, so I probably have forgotten a lot of that.
Yeah.
I do remember you saying that he was one of your favourites, wasn't he?
Yeah, I trained with him as well a few times when I was young.
Yeah.
And dumb.
Young and dumb.
So yeah, he followed me back on Twitter recently, and I was like, so yeah.
God, the fangirl inside him must have.
Oh no, I am the biggest fangirl. I have to act so chill, and I'm like.
I gave up acting chill a very long time ago now.
There's no point, just enjoy it.
I mean, I fanboy over. I mean, I'd still be a fanboying over you if we, if we not become friends, did a meeting or that sort of thing. So, although I said that, I am screaming inside right now. So it's still there, just very much hidden.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you for joining me. You got meet and greet in like 2 minutes.
Need to put a jacket on, get changed, perfume.
I'm not quite sure what that was there.
Jacket. Neither do I. That's my jacket.
That's your jacket, apparently. So that's the motion for jacket.
Hair is not going to be. I'm getting dreadlocks.
You're getting. Oh my god!
I haven't brushed my hair in so long. It's so disgusting. Look at that.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Oh. Anyway.
Good God, dreadlocks, man! Your parents must be.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't know.
They're away at the moment. I've got the house to myself for 3 days.
Oh, lucky.
So I'm going to brush my hair before they get back. So.
Be at least relatively presentable by the time they get back. That's the best way to be. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Actually, before you go, well, actually, you want to plug your social medias, if you can remember them.
Do I know it? Yes, I can. Instagram and Twitter is Millie McKenzie 0_.
Nope, just 0. Honestly, I
think. I don't
Millie
know.
McKenzie 0.
Is it?
Yes.
Is there even an underscore?
No. And I know that because for some stupid reason, Instagram has stopped showing me your posts, so I now need to go onto your profile every day to see if there's anything new on there. I don't know why.
On Instagram a lot.
Instagram is just messing me up massively. So if at any point I like a photo that's like a week old, then you know why, basically. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Massively appreciated. I'll be seeing you at some point, don't know when. We made, I'll say, if we do part 3, it'll probably be another year's wait, like this one was.
I wonder what happens next time.
What happens next time? Well, by the next time, you'll be the NXT Women's Champion. You know, you'll be headlining WrestleMania. You know.
Oh God. Hopefully.
We can all dream. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'll let you get off to your meet and greet thing.
Is it? Yeah,
it's
now.
It's 1:05, not 1:05. It's 1:05.
Yes.
So anyway, so the links to Millie's things will be in the description. So all links to my things. Though if you there'll also be like a title card on the screen around her corner where there'll be like her sort of, around.
Put it in there.
Okay, I'll try and. I made that a bit bigger, sort of around there, just so that I've got a bit more room to actually work with. So there'll be sort of a thing.
Yes,
that looks hard, so watch there, so you're doing that. So yeah, they'll be in Millie's corner somewhere. Thank you, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace out and bye.
Thank you.